Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to share how I made a bracelet using these beads from Nbeads.com. Some of the items that I am using are these jump rings. They're heavy gauge. I will be using some bead caps. I think they're about 6 millimeters or 4 millimeter. These disco ball beads. This head pin and butterfly, as well as the Stretch Magic string is 0.7 millimeters in thickness. So I'm going to start stringing the beads. I usually start by just adding them to the string without cutting it. But this bracelet is going to be about 7.5 inches. So you can cut, maybe 2 inches over on each side or whatever you feel comfortable cutting to help you tie the knot on the bracelet at the end. So I'm just going to start stringing them on here. So at the moment it is about 5 inches. So I need to add more beads. And I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but these are 8 millimeter glass beads from Nbeads.com. They've sent me these beads to review. And they're a great price. So I will add their website as well as the video of the unboxing. So right now I'm just adding the bead caps. And then this disco ball bead. I'm going to go ahead and put the eye pin on the butterfly, or head pin, I'm sorry. And I like to wire wrap my beads, so I'm going to do some wire wrapping here. It's not something you have to do. I just I do it a lot, so I just go ahead and wrap them. So now I take my flat nose pliers and make sure that the pointy piece at the end of the wire is all the way around the wire, so it can't hurt anybody when you wear the bracelet. I'm going to use a jump ring. I'm going to open it. And at first I didn't realize it, but I'm over here counting the beads from the wrong string. So yeah. So what I wanted to do was count the beads from the bracelet to see where the center would be, so I can add the butterfly in the center of the bracelet. And make sure it's closed all the way. So at the moment it is 6 inches. I'm going to add the bead cap to the other side of the bracelet. I'm trying to make everything as even as possible. I decided to add another set of bead caps, each one going the opposite way. So I've added um, a disco bead to each side. I think I'm gonna go ahead and add a total of 3. And it's at 7¼ inches. So I decided just to leave it at 7¼ I'm going to use the super glue. That super glue is from the Dollar Tree, to secure the knots. I'm currently going to make uh, 2 knots. And then I'm going to add one more. It's always recommended to make 3 knots on these bracelets. And then I'm going to add the super glue to the knot. And if you're going to make this bracelet, I recommend that you try to hide that knot as much as possible. I am going to go ahead and hide it under these disco ball beads, but it would have been best for me to uh, take the string and knot it over into the one of the clear glass beads, which is would have been much easier to do. This one took me a little bit longer because um, it's kind of hard hiding those under those beads. So I have successfully been able to hide the string underneath the beads, and this is how it turned out. Super cute, and thank you so much for watching.